Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. Well, Bank to the Future has unveiled three proposals to restore Celsius from oblivion. But after reading some of these proposals, which we'll go over, I still think Celsius is going to be destroyed. Because none of these really have any solid backing under them. They're good proposals, but one of them requires fat cats to ride to the rescue. And trust me, fat cats are not interested in rescuing you. But let's actually go over them. So BNK to the Future is a leading investor in Celsius. They have three proposals to actually rescue Celsius from oblivion, but I still think Celsius will be destroyed. And they include two different ways to restructure and relaunch the firm, or an option to co-invest in the firm with a bunch of Bitcoin whales, or fat cats. Now, this is after FTX bailed out on buying Celsius. They were like, you got $2 billion in debt, thanks, but no thanks. So FTX did not want anything to do with that, so that option has been closed. The first proposal is a restructuring to relaunch Celsius and allow depositors to benefit from any recovery through financial engineering. Financial engineering most of the times means cooking the books / scam. So I'm not really sure how well this proposal will work. If a regulator hears financial engineering, he or she automatically thinks, oh, this one's trying to launch a scam to get some money back. So that might not work out so well. That's right, people. If you ever see financial engineering, you probably want to stay far, far away from that project. Proposal 2, a pool of the most influential whales in Bitcoin to co-invest with the community. Now, that sounds good, but how are you going to get a bunch of fat cats to co-invest with the community? Unless the fat cats get 99% of everything and the community gets 1% of everything. Fat cats generally are not interested in rescuing retail investors. They are fat and they are cats. And they are only interested in getting as much money as they can. They're not really interested in rescuing people. Fat cats feast on the tears of regular retail traders. So I don't really think this one's going to work because I don't really know how you're going to convince a bunch of fat cats to invest in Celsius when it has like $2 billion in debt and basically share the profits with the community. That doesn't really look like a viable solution. Proposal 3, an operational plan that allows a new entity and team to rebuild and make depositors whole. So this one's doesn't really make much sense. How is a new entity and team going to make depositors whole? If the money's not there anymore, they can't just magically make the money. They're not the Fed. They can't just print money. So I'm not really sure what this operational plan is, unless it includes a magician and a high-level sorcerer that can reverse time and prevent Celsius from putting money into Anchor. I'm not really sure how this actually works. This is a very, very broad-based plan that doesn't have any specifics, and therefore there's no way I can really believe in this particular plan. It just says an operational plan that allows a new entity and team to rebuild and make depositors whole. What exactly is that? I don't understand how that even remotely works. And I don't think there is really a way you can really convince me that remotely works, because you have to have really some kind of specific plan to get the money back. And that one's just we have a plan and a new team and they're going to somehow give your money back, but we won't tell you how. So yeah, I don't think any of these proposals are actually going to get depositors money back, which means the protocol is destroyed. And Bank to the Future CEO is very, very desperate, by the ways, because he's a major investor in Celsius and he doesn't want to lose all his money and get destroyed himself. But unfortunately, he will get destroyed. So those are the three proposals. I don't see any of them really working. The financial engineering one's probably the most likely one, but unless you're they can issue new tokens as debt for the protocol. But realistically, I don't know how you're going to get people to buy that or how you're going to get people to trust that. So I just don't really see this actually working. And hopefully one of these actually comes through, or Celsius finds its own way to not basically commit seppuku and basically get some of the investors their money back, or the depositors their money back. Because right now, it's not looking very good. So that's the new news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.